Welcome home, Crusaders, to the 2020-21 school year. We've been preparing all summer for your arrival on campus or online. You'll notice hand sanitizing stations, 6-foot designation markers, face covering signs, and reminders to practice social distancing. But first, let's talk about car line. This year, we will have one line for parents to enter. We ask that all students remain in their vehicle until given the clear sign from the nurse to exit. The nurse will take your temperature, and once done, you can enter the school building. For those families with multiple children, we ask that those children stay in the vehicle and exit one at a time. Once the last child is exited, parents, you'll be given the all clear to exit the parking lot. This year, we will have 3 entrances. Pre-K children will enter through the red building. Grades 6th, 7th, and 8th grade will enter through the courtyard this year on the side gate through the back hallway. Students in grades K through 5th, while practicing social distancing, will enter through the front entrance. Upon entering the school, students will notice a hand sanitizing station. We ask that each student stop, use the hand sanitizer, and then proceed to their classroom. Upon entering their classroom, students will place their backpacks on their chair. You'll notice that in this picture, there is a basket in front for their lunch kit and their books. Each classroom may be a little different, but again, the students will place their backpack on their chair, and any books that are on their table will be placed next to the student. Throughout the school, there are signs reminding students of face coverings, 6-foot designation on the floor, and we also have one-way signs denoting flow of traffic. Now, let's take a minute to listen to Miss Darcy Nichols and 7th grader Finn Collins on some frequently asked questions.
Hi, I'm Finn, and I'm here to ask you some questions for whole school and how social distancing will work.
Great, go ahead.
And my first question is, how will lunch and recess be?
You will have recess. Lunch will be in the homerooms. You'll be able to talk to your friends, and hopefully with cutting out that time and walk into the cafeteria, we'll get out to recess quickly. Your masks will come off for lunch and recess. So we'll stay socially distanced in the classroom, but y'all can visit, and then we'll head out to recess.
Right. Speaking of recess, we'll be able to do physical contact things like football or volleyball, for example.
Y'all will have balls available outside to play things like kickball and sports like that. We are going to want y'all to try to stay distance from each other as much as you can, but y'all will be able to play games at recess with equipment.
Okay. All right. Next question. Will we be able to do sports?
At this time, the Archdiocese is not allowing sports to be done at schools. We're exploring the soonest chance that we can do sports. Right now, I think they're saying January. We want y'all to be able to play sports, and we're going to do it as soon as we can. But right now, there will not be school teams.
Got it. All right. Another question. What if, let's just say there's too many people and the classrooms are full? What will we be able to do about that?
Good question. So we've been eagerly waiting for y'all and planning for y'all, so there will be a spot for everybody to come into the classroom. We're gonna have y'all distanced appropriately, but we've been looking at the numbers and planning for all of that, so we have space for all of you.
And another question, will we have lockers, since social distancing can't really work with how packed in the lockers are? And where will we put our stuff if not the lockers?
Great question. So middle school will not have lockers, and you're gonna keep your stuff at your desk in your homeroom. So you'll probably hang your backpack on the back of the chair, and this might differ by teachers. Some elementary teachers have a little bit different things planned, but you'll keep it at your desk, probably on the back of your chair. In middle school, if you want to get some kind of little basket from home to put your stuff in, you can. You're gonna have all of your textbooks and supplies that you need under your desk in the baskets. So if you want some kind of basket, you can, or you can just kind of keep your supplies in your backpack on the back of your chair. So in middle school, we're gonna want you to kind of find what works for you.
All right, let's see. What are the requirements for a mask? Like, what would you say when we can take them off, when we have to have them on? What are the requirements?
Great question. Yeah, so you'll be told when you can take your mask off, and there will be several times throughout the day where you'll be able to do that. So we'll take them off. I know elementary has scheduled snack times. They'll come off anytime you're eating, snacks, lunch, recess, PE. If we get to, if your class goes outside to do class outdoors and we get to spread out a little more, masks can come off for a break outside. So there will be times built in throughout the day that you're gonna get a break from your mask.
All right, let's see. Anything else? What about other classes like Spanish or computer?
Great question. So you still are getting Spanish, computer, electives, PE, and so those are, some of the teachers will be traveling to your homeroom, for example, Spanish, but you will be moving to go to computer class, PE class, and for middle school, your last elective of the day, you'll be moving to that as well.
All right. And what type of mask are we allowed to wear?
So you can wear one of these masks. You can wear one like you have on right now that pulls up. A lot of people like that because when you are pulling it down, you can have it on and just pull it up or down. You can also get one of the clear shields that goes around your head and doesn't really touch your face as much. And you can wear one of the blue and white disposable kind of masks that look like a doctor mask. Those are acceptable too.
All right. What will passing time in middle school look like?
Good question. So since you don't go to your lockers, it's gonna look a little different. A lot of your teachers will be rotating around and coming to your homeroom class. But during that passing time between classes, y'all will get to, with your masks on, get up, stretch your legs, visit with your friends, have a brain break, just like you would in regular passing times. You're just cutting out the visit to the locker.
All right.
We look forward to having you on campus, so let's practice social distancing, wear our face coverings, and remember that we will wash our hands frequently, teachers will be cleaning surfaces throughout the day, and we will be encouraging social distancing.